convert. We have 100 milliliter of potassium permanganate with the concentration of 0.5%. So volume, first volume, and the concentration, first concentration is this one. How much of 20% concentrated would be needed to make this amount of volume with this concentration? So V1 times C1 equal to V2 times C2. That's our C2, and this one is our C1, and the volume, initial volume was V1. So now we are looking for how much of this concentration we need. So 100 milliliter with this concentration, how much of volume with this concentration we need. So I'm just cross the zeros, and then 10 times 5 divided by 2 is 25. So our V2 is 25. So if 250 milliliter chlorhexidine gluconate with the concentration of 0.2 mole in 1 liter, so that's the concentration, that's the volume. How much of 5 milliliter of a 5 milliliter or 5 5 could be 5 because it doesn't make sense if it's milliliter. How much of the 5 mole concentrate? Yes, that's the concentration. So C2 would be required. How much of the, that's the volume. So the second thing is how much of the volume. So we are looking for the volume, the second volume, with the concentration of 5 of that. So C1 V1 equal to C2 V2. First volume was 250 milliliter, and the concentration was 0.2, and also your new concentration is 5 times, and what is the volume of it? I cross 1 0 with this one, and then 50 divided by 5 equal to 1. So my second volume equal to 10. It's 10 milliliter. What volume of concentrated chloroform water is required to make a 250 milliliter of double strength chloroform water? Concentration of chloroform. We have three types of chloroform with British Pharmacopoeia. That's if I'm right, the pronunciation of that. So it's a book that that's the book that it's explained everything step by step. If you want to make any kind of drug in the UK, it gives you the instructions and amount of everything you want to make for making acceptable batch. So it's explained everything, what should you do, how much you have to do, which reaction you have to do to reach a medication. So for concentration chloroform, so we have 10% is the concentrated. It's double strength is 0.5% is double strength, and single strength is 0.25%. The volume of concentrated chloroform water. What is the concentrated chloroform? The concentration is 10. The concentration is 10%. That's the 10% concentrated, but 10% V means volume in volume. So if you have a container that, for example, if it has 100 milliliter of mixture of chloroform, chloroform water, 10% 10 milliliter is active ingredient. It's pure chloroform. The rest is a diluting solvent. Now we have volume. What volume of concentrated chloroform, so it's a 10%, is required to make 250 milliliter. That's the V1. And double strength chloroform. What is the double strength? It's 0.5, and the concentration, first concentration. So volume, what volume? Second concentration, and the second concentration. So what is the concentration of the double strength? Is 0.5%. So C1 times V1 equal to C2 times V2. So first of all, first concentration is double strength. How much was that? 0.5 times first volume is 250 milliliter equal to second concentration is concentrated chloroform, so it's 10% times and what is the volume that we are looking for? What is that? So I'm just crossing 1 0 in here and 1 0 here, and then 5 times 25 divided by 10 equal to V2. So that would be 12 12.5 equal to V2. So our V2 is 12. What is the meaning of that? 12.5. What is the meaning of that? If we have a volume of 12.5 concentrated chloroform, we can make, if we dilute this part, we can make 250 milliliter with the lower concentration.